Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. In today's video, I will discuss some types of matrices. The first type of matrices is row matrix. Row matrix is a matrix that has only one row. In this, there is important that a matrix only have one row, not more than one row. Then it is called a row matrix. We take an example of a matrix M that has only one row, so we call it a row matrix. Second type is column matrix. Column matrix is a matrix that has only one column, regardless of how many rows that matrix have. So we call it a column matrix that has only one column. For example, we take a matrix N that has only one column, so we call it a column matrix. Third type is rectangular matrix. Rectangular matrix is a matrix in which the number of rows is not equals to number of columns. For example, we take an example of this matrix A that have 2 number of rows and 3 number of column. So number of rows is not equals to number of columns, so we call it a rectangular matrix. Now the fourth type is square matrix. In square matrix, number of rows is equal to number of columns. For example, we take an example of a B matrix that has 2 rows and 2 columns. So the number of rows is equal to number of columns, so we call it a square matrix. Fifth type is null or a square matrix. If all the entries of matrix is 0, then the matrix is called a null or a square matrix. For example, we take an example of a C matrix here in which all the entries are 0, so we call it a null or a 0 matrix. The sixth type is transpose of matrix. Matrix that is obtained by changing rows into columns or columns into rows is called a transpose of matrix. Suppose we have a matrix A, then its transpose is denoted by this form which is showing on your screen. Now I will tell you with an example that how we can take a transpose of a matrix. We suppose the matrix A. As I told you above, that transpose is changing of rows into columns or columns into rows. So we change the first row of matrix A into first column and second row of matrix A into second column. So we get the transpose of matrix A. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will explain the remaining types of matrices in the next video.